Hello everyone and welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and today we're taking a look at a brand new effect piece joining Godzilla Battle Line in July of 2025. This is the Operation Tarbo, whatever it's called, with the tanks from Shin Godzilla. It is a legendary effect piece and it's actually kind of hilarious. I'll turn my camera off for a second. You can see on the bottom of the screen behind the leader there are a bunch of tanks. So a bunch of missiles come down, the tanks fire a bunch of shots, and more missiles come down. So look, we have these black and yellow missiles that are reminiscent of the ones from Kiryu. So I will hide my screen again, and we'll go over this. So you place that bar, and then the tanks show up. Then the black missiles show up and do stuns, and then the tanks just drop a bunch of other missiles and a bunch of bullets on the enemy unit. So this looks like it is doing multiple hits. The first volley of missiles is stunning anything that is in that blue row. So, or anything I guess in that red row, once that row is placed. It's red. Anything in there is just going to get obliterated. We don't know how much it costs to play. Is this something that could be usable in the meta? I have no idea. I was talking with Rick, the squirrel, about it, and he seems to think that this could be good anti-spammera. I'm inclined to maybe agree. It just depends on the cost of how much it's going to cost to use this thing, because it's a legendary effect piece, and it's basically like trains on steroids. So if this is like a 6 cost piece, unless the damage is insane, I don't know. But you can see in the video that stun seems to last for a significant amount of time. Either that stun lasts for a really long time, or those units just die super quickly. But if like a big row of enemies is coming with the Gamera deck, you could place this, lock them all in place, and then the missiles and the gunfire will take care of them. And look, there's more missiles dropped from the sky. We don't even get to see how much damage those missiles do, right? We just see that the black missiles do a pretty decent amount of damage with a stun. Then there's a huge volley of bullets from the tanks on the bottom of the screen, and then missiles like mortars fall on them, but we don't even get to see what the mortars do because everything's already dead. It's hard to gauge how strong this is when what you're killing is Emboss and Kamacuras, so not exactly like the creme de la creme of the elites. Is this going to kill something like a Godzilla Earth? Probably not. Is this going to kill, I don't know, Final Wars Godzilla Alt? I don't think so. It's not going to stun him either. So characters that are stun immune, this is a non-factor. I think it's also especially hilarious that this is getting added, and I still don't think, especially hilarious that I don't think this is going to be meta really, because Mothra 2019 just is getting a buff in this new season as well, and they're increasing the duration for her stun resistance. So she negates this for like your whole team if you place her. I mean, your team is still going to take damage from all the volleys, but they're not going to get trapped there. But, not everyone is going to have some kind of stun resist on their team, even though there is plenty of that to go around. I could see, you have a big push, and this stops you right there. If this is like a 3 cost, if this is 4 cost, I think this would be halfway decent. I think if this is 4 cost, I could foresee trains never gets used again, right? But if this is something like 6 cost or 7 cost, even a 5 cost is a little questionable, right? But Godzilla Ultima lead, this is what he's gonna want. This seems like it's an effect piece. I can't imagine this is considered an actual unit. So this is an effect piece. Godzilla Ultima's eating. I mean, you're gonna get this out for cheaper. You can use the cards to get this out for cheaper with Godzilla Ultima, which I think is gonna be particularly strong. I think in a regular deck, it's probably not gonna be the move. This is definitely not the headliner of the season. There's no way. There's no way to make an effect piece the headliner of the season. Even when Void Ghidorah showed up, Mechagodzilla, the anime Mechagodzilla, was the headliner of the season. So we still haven't seen who the headliner is of this season. We have only seen so far this tank, and there could be 3 units. There could be 2 units. We don't know. I don't think that these tanks are going to be the headliner, but they seem like they could be halfway decent against particular matchups, but weak against others. It feels like maybe this is a more balanced piece. Maybe this is something that new free-to-play players are going to end up utilizing a whole lot, and maybe players who are in the end game, like in the upper echelons of Arena, probably aren't going to use all that much. We're going to have to take a look at the stats. I mean, I feel like I say that every time a new character gets announced. Oh, we have to take a look at the stats, see if they're good or not. But I want to see how long this stun lasts for and how much damage the bullets do, the black missiles do, and then the white missiles do, the mortars. The mortars, the stun missiles, and the bullets. I want to see the damage numbers, because just killing Emboss and Kamacuras at a level that we can't see, you know, it would be different if maybe they spawned in Kamacuras and Emboss that were level 40, right? And we could see, we would have something to judge us against. But for all we know, these are level 1s, right? So we have no clue. They could just be gassing up these missiles to make them look better. But this is one of the new effect pieces coming to the game next season. So let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. I am a bit on the fence with it. I think it could be cool. I think it could be useful, but I don't think it's going to be particularly meta. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.